in tech, there's so many opportunities. You don't have to be a software developer to get a relocation opportunity. You don't have to be a designer to get a relocation opportunity. You can be anything as long as it's sort of like in tech. I'm a marketer. I don't code. I don't think I would ever learn to code in my life. But I was able to move with the global talent visa, right? Because I've done marketing in tech. So the very first thing is just really what skill sets do I want to do I really want to develop and build capacity in? And that should be like the first key thing, right? And there are many ways to then, when you identify your skill and you start building a portfolio, building a profile, there are many ways to then relocate. So I know people that have relocated with skill workers visa, right? Most of my friends, as a matter of fact, have moved with the skilled workers visa to the UK, meaning that they get a job and then the employer says, you know what, yes, I'm willing to relocate you to UK, and they cover every expense for moving 1 month apartment for you to get settled in, to like your visa, to their flights and everything. But that's a thing of they already have skill, they already have a portfolio. I wouldn't have been able to apply for the global talent visa at the time when I was ready for it if I didn't already build expertise. What would have happened would have been, oh, now I know the requirements. Let me now go and start working towards it. So if you are learning your skills now and building your capacity, it's a perfect time, right? And then another thing is there's no time that's necessarily too early. As long as you've had the skill, whether you've had the skill for 6 months or you've had the skill for a year or 2 years, as long as you already have that skill and you're building capacity and you have proof of work, there are opportunities for you to explore. So that's the second thing you want to do, right? Explore different things, right? People are moving to Canada with, visa. People are moving to the UK with employer sponsored thing. People are moving to the UK with a startup visa. People are moving to the UK with this. So once you know what you want to do and you have that skill and you're building capacity, it's left for you to then decide, hey, what route do I want to go to, right? That's probably the biggest question. What route do you want to apply and wait for a job? I wanted to get a job so I don't have to spend any of my money to move to a country, but that didn't come fast enough. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to leave. So what's another option? Right. But for some people, they might not be able to afford the money to say they want to sponsor themselves because with tech global talent visa, you have to pay NHS. I paid £3,200. You have to pay for your flights. You have to do all of those things. So basically, right, having that skill and experience allows you the flexibility to then compare the different paths that are available and to compare the different opportunities that are available. And that's why this kind of open day is like really great because you then get to hear from people who have gone through different paths and you can then say, okay, you know what,